said the old ass a gallop, one and only Malibu.
Let me tell you something, you look at dirty son boy over there, so.
Listen, people, we're trying to reconnect.
Star sound, a big sound. I mean, I have to say nothing more. You see Bucky Ranks a good youth. Body than the sun, you're good youth too. Uncle Leroy, a dirty Malibu man, run that tools. I'm going to tell some boy something, my mind cross. Gizoogie zoom, gizoogie zoom, zoogie zoom, zoom, zoom. Lord of His mercy. Original rising star, a big bad sound. No, he that sound me say no bad taste sweet. Cause if them never taste the Bucky Ranks, I know them a go dead and bury. We go and kill a whole pan sound. They must dead and bury. Now if a sing pan song come test me, ya know I told that cemetery. Because enough sound we kill and enough sound we make bury. Killing a tin pan sound to bad Indian, that is very easy. Yes. So that is why no zinc pan sound them mustn't say no threat to we. We will kill a whole pan sound. They must dead and bury. Now if a zinc pan sound come test me, ya know I told that cemetery. Yes. The zoogie zoom, zoogie zoom, zoogie zoom, zoom.
Okay, people. So listen, we had a few little bit of hiccups earlier in regards to the connection that we were trying to use to go live, and of course to try and make or ensure that you've seen the selectors and of course the entire team of Crucial Vybz. But unfortunately that didn't happen for some reason, but that doesn't mean that we cannot carry on with this interview tonight, reasoning, conversation, however you want to put it. All right, so Crucial Vybz, just let me hear your voice. You know, let people on the live and also on our radio platform can hear you loud and clear.
Manners and respect everybody for the live. Crucial Vybz, sound, my Jay-Z B.
All right, people. So we can hear him loud and clear. Everyone that's on the live, just let us know that you can hear him loud and clear, because we're going to have a conversation. We've just spoken to Marlon Bashment. Of course, he was down there at Audio Carnage 3. And of course, we have Crucial Vybz here, who was also one of the contestants down there at AC3. So, Crucial Vybz, manners and respect, big up to yourself and of course the entire team for taking this interview with myself. You know, we're trying to reach out to all the sounds just to have a conversation to see how the night was. And of course, I personally, and I'm sure that other people around, want to know more about Crucial Vybz. So before we even talk about AC3, tell us a little bit about the sound system itself, and when did the sound, when was it built, and the journey. Just give us a little bit of history on the journey of the sound system.
All right. Thank you so much, Bad Indian, for having us on the platform. You know, I think this is one of our, first interview as a sound on our journey, and the sound itself, the way the sound itself came up together was around COVID time. I'm just gonna fast forward because there's a little bit of history behind it before that, but I'm just gonna take it from COVID time.
Okay.
It was Gotti. He got a show on Steady with Matic. If you remember that show, there were Jar Eyes and Marcus Skies hosting. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So on that show there, so Gotti said to me, "Yo, you would come, make we just, and work on the show together, and So we did the show together, and after that, then we just said, you know what, it's kind of fun because it was around COVID. We didn't have nothing to do, bro, because everyone was indoors at that time. You know what I mean? So, clashing was one of the things that we used to do as just passing time. So we said, all right, let's take it a bit serious, and that's when we start to build the sound. And fast forward, and we were on the first clash in just after COVID. I think it was London Rumble.
Okay.
And as a new sound, still came to London. We did what we did, and the reception was more or less kind of like the same, like the one that we had a few weeks ago. So we are still a new sound. Like the sounds are built around 2022. Them time then, COVID time, and so fairly a new sound, and we don't even have any much history on actual Crucial Vybz, but we do have like separate history before that. That's gonna be a long interview, you know what I mean? So,
I can imagine. But listen, you're most welcome on the platform, because this radio station, we stream 24/7, of course, and I'm a person that I love music and I love Soundclash. So anything to do with the culture, I'm willing to be in it. Sometimes promoter might call me and say, "Bad Indian, Ray." I said, "No problem, you come do a thing," And that's it. For me personally, it's not everything about money. I understand, yes, you need money to do certain things, but it's about keeping the music culture, the clash culture going. Because I remember a couple of years back, no clash was happening. I just said COVID time, everybody gone online, and them started them thing online. And you guys are saying that you manifested within that period of time. So within that period of time that you manifested, did you manifest it as a clash sound, or were you just a juggling sound and then you decided that, you know what, we're going to take on some clashes with other sound systems?
It's a clash sound.
So it's built as a war sound.
No, we're not built as a war sound really per se. We were jugglers before.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm saying to you. There's a history before the birth of Crucial Vybz, because Crucial Vybz came up together around COVID time.
Oh, okay.
But before that, we were we are born jugglers. You know what I mean? So but when we came together now, to say, all right, then we're building Crucial Vybz now, as a war sound now. So it came up to around COVID time.
Okay.
That's when Crucial Vybz came up together. But before that, Body was doing his own thing. I was, playing my, on a different sound and doing other things. And, that's how I get to know people like Scully, and, they know me from around 2007, going back to 2006. So that's why I'm saying the history is way,
there's a bit of history behind it. Yes, I understand totally what you're saying. So manners and respect, again, I want to say thank you so much for obviously taking the time to give us this, interview, because sound like your sound system that I've listened to the very first time I've listened to Crucial Vybz, and that was last Saturday, the 25th, last month, the first time. I've seen a flyer before where you were on a dance, and I think you got, for some reason, you were taken off. I can't remember which dance it was, to be honest, and I saw the name and I said, oh, I've seen this name already. I can't remember which dance it was.
Okay.
And then coming out and hearing you guys play, I personally was impressed on the way that you guys deliver,
Thank you.
And the consistency that you've played, because I was saying earlier to Marlon Bashment, in regards to Audio Carnage 3, is that the way that I see you came on, turn on your sound, relax, entertaining the people, I was like, okay, I've seen where this is going. And then obviously after hearing the fourth sound play, the third sound play, and the first sound play, I said, okay, it look as if these two sound is going to go there, because I was looking for some other serious interaction from the other two sound and obviously keep the crowd going. But for some reason, the momentum wasn't there for the other two sounds. You know, I'm not bashing them. They came out, they did their thing, they represent, and I'm sure everybody would have gone back and looked at the drawing board and said, you know what, we could have done this different. We could have done that different. You know, so
True.
promoter call you for Audio Carnage 3. What was the preparation like for yourself? When you look at the bill, you saw Music Master, you saw Solution Sound, and of course, you saw Excessive Sound, which all those sounds got music. How was that for you, knowing that your sound hasn't been around as long as these three sound system that you're gonna compete against? How was the preparation for yourself and your team?
But in terms of preparation, you know, we've been cutting songs that you know, like not just for this clash, but you know, to just build our sound. So when it came to in terms of preparation, you know, it was very hard. Gotta say, you know, like to know which direction we're gonna go and things like that. But looking at the three sounds on the bill, you know, and looking at ourselves being the youngest sound on the bill, yeah, we thought we're going there and we're gonna get a serious beating because, you know, bro, Exocid is a monster sound, you know.
Yeah,
very. And Marlon Bashman in London, brother. You understand? And we didn't know much about Solutions, you know, but you know, we heard that the man did have songs, so you know, we just thought like, you know, we just wanna, you know, go there and you know, do our level best and, you know, just see what people say, and you know, we just take it from there, and as the night progresses, you know. But in terms of preparation, like you asked the question that you asked, we are three in the sound. There's Godi Crucial, and there's 90s General, and myself, my Jersey Bay. So the three are we all live in different cities. I live in Birmingham, Godi live in Stoke, and 90s General live in London. So our preparation really is through, you know, our WhatsApp group, and that's how we do our little preparation. And you know, we don't really like link up to do any form of practice or things like that. We just, you know, turn up on the dance and on the night and just, you know, do and that's how we've been doing it all this time, you see. So it's kind of like working for us, but you know, it's a risky game to take because, you know, you see them sound there, brother. Charger.
Well, listen, entertaining the crowd. As I said, I was impressed with the performance. And taking in the sound for the very first time. When I came in and I heard you start your juggling and I see you entertaining the people, I was like, yeah, these guys know what they're doing. They're not new to the game. I didn't even know that you guys started out in 2020, really. You know, so the way that you guys come out is because I was there with my uncle and other soundmen as well, and I was saying, boy, them boy have sung, you know, because the way you guys come in and do your introduction round, boy, you came and you show people that you come here to do a damage. You know, I know you had a bit of throw off in regards to one of the rounds, obviously, where it was between yourself and Excessive Sound, you know, when you got a bit frustrated, you know, and everybody was saying, no. You know, at that moment in time, when you hear people saying to you, no, just do the tune for tune and just to call it, because what they were trying to say is that it was a draw. So they want, you know, a one song from each sound. You know, and I could see I saw the frustration in you as well. And within myself, I was thinking, no, just go for it. Because you know what? You're going to get the better end of it because you're actually consistent. I understand that Damien did a nice fourth round where we just burned up that round and he took it.
Ooh, that fourth round there.
That round was like the whole building was falling apart.
Yo, big up yourself, Damien. Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Yeah, man. Damien is a good sportsman. In this clash thing, he did fight, because if you had to look at it, bro, everything wasn't working on Damien's side. From his intro round to coming up to the fourth round. Coming up to the fourth round, the man get a boo before him even play a single song. You get me? So, for him to come in fourth round and the dead man round, he did play good.
He played some great songs in there, yeah.
Trust me, yeah, he did, man. He did, man. Couple Dennis Brown and man, big songs, big songs. Yeah. You have to give it to him, man. Get Damien. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, brother.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Damien, 100%. And I tell you, I want to have a conversation with you as well. So we need to link up, and even if we arrange it for next week at some point, I would really appreciate that, because I want to talk to you as well. I want to find out what happened, what threw you off on the night, and was it a distraction? What distracted you? But we'll have a conversation with Damien at some point. So people.
I'm sure it must be the early boost them. The early boo them throw him off. Trust me on that.
I don't know, but
I'll tell you that. The early boo them, and them they throw him off. Believe me.
I personally want him to come and confirm what actually threw him off.
I'm sure it was Marlon. You see Marlon, big up yourself, brother. It was Marlon who set him up. You know that, no?
Marlon Bashment, big up. I don't know what went down, but
you mean, man? Marlon set him up, man, to get them booed. Trust me, Marlon set him up.
Somebody was having a good night, I don't know what happened. But, we're going to have a conversation with him at some point, I definitely want to talk to him. Okay? I see, he seems that he's a very good sportsman as well, even though the thing not working for him, still carry on, and him still trying to dig out dig out some forward as well, dig out some serious
forward, man. Not some forward, man. Him dig up some some big forward, brother. Him dig up some big forward, bro. That round there was something else, bro. I knew it. You could feel it in yourself. Say, yeah.
Him gone with
man, a chop, brother. You mean, man? Yeah, man. It was a powerful round, man. I mean, man. It was a powerful round. Trust me on that.
So. Obviously, on the night, you've done your thing. When the crowd was reacting to you, your interaction with the crowd responds to you as well. How did that feel for you? Did that boot you to say, all right, I'm going to be taking more clashes, because you know what? The receptiveness of the people is welcoming. How did you feel about all that? When you drop in songs and you get in your forwards, you're entertaining. Even that step that you made when you say, yo, you want a Magnum from the bartender, you go over there for your Magnum. And then you drop, I think you was playing the Love Punani rhythm. And you just like...
when we go for the Magnum?
Before that, was that before? I think that was before you...
it was at the start. The Magnum, we go for the Magnum on my first song.
Oh.
Yeah. When we drop the berries...
Yes.
The introduction song, you go for the Magnum.
And then you wire the round. That round was wired as well.
Yeah.
Some serious song and nice juggling. And one of my brothers said, yo, I saw your juggle sound. Because when you turn on the Love Punani the body rhythm there, some rotted forward come out, So, what is the plan for Crucial Vibe Sound now? You've done audio Carnage. You came out. You went tune for tune. Before we even get into that, what did you think? Before we get into that, that part of the what next for the sound, when you went tune for tune, what was it that you think that you could have done better throughout that whole entire dance as well? Let's just be precise. Just an overview on the whole thing. What is it that you think that you could have done better?
Right. Just to start with, to start with, you see, drawing number 4 was a big Giano star. Drawing number 4 against them man there was a big something. You know, we had to work hard, extra hard to, you know, to actually convince people and, you know, to make people, you know, hear the sound. And because, bro, you know, trust me, you know, there was a few times, you just think like, how are we gonna come back on this round here? Because you know, with the youngest sound in there,
yeah,
you know, and we draw the last number, you know, come on, man,
yeah,
you know,
because at that point, at that point as well, you know, for you to play last, amongst these guys, you know that. Probably about 80% of your song, or even 90% of your songs them in your box, all of them probably have it. But the thing is this.
Man. they have all of we song them.
But the problem is that they never play it out, so they never run you out a song. Because it doesn't matter, it's a 10 minutes run. Them can't play out all of the song them. But if all three of them.
You can play every song.
If all of them, if the whole 3 of them came together and say, you know, we're going to kick down Crucial tonight, and everybody start playing your song them. That would be a problem for you. And the only way they could have done that, unless they go and sit down and listen to a dance or that Crucial Vibe was playing a lot of dub plates, or even a clash where you play dub plates, and then they could say, all right, this is because you know that it works like that. People do that as well. But obviously, this is not about teaming up. This is about every man for themselves.
Yeah.
So nobody's focusing on beating out your songs and your box, but
beating out one sound, yeah,
exactly. So that gives you an advantage as well, and you came and you answered everybody. You know, when it gets down to the tune for tune as well, what you think you could have done different in the tune for tune? Because you play some rotted song too, you know.
You know, in the tune for tune, bro. Because to start with, what did he start on? I think it was 6-1, best of 9.
Yeah.
So we had to win 8 to win the clash. All right.
But you fight though
against Marlon.
Yeah, you fight.
Marlon in London. Yeah,
that's a theme tone, yeah, theme place.
yeah, understand. Marlon only need 4, you know. You only need what? 3 if you wrap it up,
and that's it.
Yeah, understand. So, yeah, and that's it for him, you know. So, yeah, you know, we did the best we could in the tune for tune, and I think I gotta big up the team anyway, you know, because you know we all you know came up with the decision of whatever song that we played. We all came up together and made the decisions together.
Yeah, collectively.
As a team, and collectively, you know. So you know, there's nothing more we could have done better, you know, than what we did. You know, was everything was just against. You know, us, you know, the odds were just they were too much, you know, they were too much more.
Yeah, and you know what, I want to say big up you and the team as well, you know, because as I said, to take a dance like that with these guys, it's like taking on suicide, but we know it's not suicidal, right? But trust me, you guys did very well, and I'm impressed, as I said earlier, you know, to hear the sound and hear the caliber of songs that you guys have as well. You know, you got some solid songs in the box. And I would say take on some more clashes, you know, and obviously you can only get better. You know?
That's true. Thank you.
In regards to the sound itself, you know, this was one of the questions that I wanted to ask you as well. What is the plan for the sound currently? You know, do you have any other clashes planned for the future? Or any? Are you looking to take the sound on a clash journey? More clashes, take on more clashes, and so forth.
Yeah. The sound is open to take on any clashes. As long as everything is correct. You know, um, we can take on any clashes. We build the sound for clashing, so it's a juggling sound and a clashing sound at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We open to take on even juggling dances and anything that is there out there to just push the sound to go on road. Yeah, man, we open to anything. You know what I mean? So as long as it's correct, in terms of everything, the logistics and everything. So
Yeah.
we are happy to do. We're ready. Actually, we are ready to to go on road. Take on more clashes and juggling dances and yeah, man, we're good.
Cool. That's for. So currently, is there any clashes that in the making? Has anybody reached out to you to say, well, listen, we want to dance with Crucial Vibes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. There is quite since the last dance. There is yeah, man. There's a lot that's going on behind the scenes at the moment. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of it coming out soon. So I can't really say who and but yeah, there is a lot that is being you know that's being discussed and moving forward from here. And yeah, you're gonna see some shows coming out soon. You're gonna see some shows coming up soon.
Great stuff. That's what I want to hear because sounds such as yourself with selectors and obviously sound owners with talent like yours, it needs to be out there more on the forefront. So big up to all the promoters that reach out to you that decided, what, we need to put this sound out there, make
Yeah,
you
man.
guys
Big,
clash a
big
bit
up,
more.
big
So
up,
big up all
big
of
up, big
them.
up the whole of audio. Big up the whole of audio Carnage team. The
Yeah,
whole of
man.
audio Carnage team. What I mean, because yeah, man. Them man, they give you a platform and we come and we deliver and the people them like it and yeah, man. And it's a good feel to have a good feedback like this because bro, it's not easy, to stand in front of people and try and convince them, of what you have and and you get a good reception from them. So, it gives you a good feeling and makes you feel like, we're doing the right thing and just, trying to keep the culture alive as well because we do this for the love of music, really and truly, to be quite honest. So, you know, we just have to give thanks to the Most High that we did it and we are doing it.
Yeah, man. And I said, continue putting in the work. I'm looking forward to come through and taking the sound at more events as well, because I know you guys got music, you know how to juggle your songs as well. So I'm looking forward to all these clashes that are in the making so we can come out and endorse the sound as well. I want to say big up to all
Yeah,
the
man. Yeah,
audio,
man.
big up to all the audio Carnage family as well. It's always a pleasure.
Before I go, I just wanna say big up to Ja Eyes Skies because you see, them there that really made this sound here to be for us to really start thinking of what, let's build a sound and take it serious because it was their platform that we kind of like went on the first time to have a feel of how it feels like to clash with bigger sounds and things like that because it was them time there we did clash with sounds from Australia, America, and all them things that online. So it was fun, and you say, let's take it on and make it a good hobby. So yeah, man, that's so we there. And big up Ja Eyes, Marcus Guys, big up on yourself. Anyway, there.
And listen, man, big up yourself as well. Carry on, doing the do's. You got a great sound system. You guys have talents. So you need to put the talent out there, let people see that there is other young sound out there that can